What's up, y'all? Empress Ari here, back at you once again in another video. I hope all is well with you today. In this video, let's discuss how you are usually under more spiritual pressure than others, but it's only because of this. You may have been under spiritual pressure at multiple different points in your life by the time you are guided to watch this video. The type of pressure you have dealt with is very extreme, is very intense, it's very difficult. And you are usually under more spiritual pressure than other people you may have encountered. It's usually more pressure than the average person can bear. Most people wouldn't be able to manage. But God already knew something very special about you. He already knew how He made you. With that being said, God already knew who could handle the roughest, toughest, most challenging amounts of pressure. God knows that not everybody can handle the things that you have to handle. Not everybody can get themselves through the amount of pressure that you can. But as you look back to past situations when you were under a whole lot of pressure, you realize how God was there. You realize how God never left your side. He helped you get through even the toughest situations, the toughest times, the toughest things that made you think you would always be under a lot of pressure with that certain situation. One thing about you that God has noticed is that you keep believing in God. You never gave up on God, even when you were under the most extreme amounts of pressure. You still keep trusting and you still keep going and believing in the process at all times. Any of the times that you were under a lot of pressure is actually what kickstarted a transformation within you. The pressure made you better. The pressure made you wiser. The pressure made you smarter. You gained experience. You gained clarity, new insights, and perspectives for your remaining days, because you are someone who you don't lose confidence in yourself or God, no matter what's going on around you, what's happening to you, or what happened in the past. This is what has been allowing you to become more mentally equipped to be able to handle certain challenges and extreme amounts of pressure, but with more grace. Some people may get scared when they're under a lot of pressure, or some people may even break, but you don't. You don't fold up, although that's what's expected of you. You don't cower away. You face it and deal with it accordingly. And this is how you learn how to really, really trust yourself. This is how you learn that it's okay and it's safe to put your trust in God. You just do your best and trust God to help you see it through. And He always does. You have handled pressure so well in the eyes of God, chosen one, that you became pressure. This message is for somebody watching this video. You are pressure. Through the extreme amounts of spiritual pressure that you have endured, you've had to stand on who you are and be just that. Nothing more, nothing less. The extreme amounts of pressure never made you turn into something or someone that you're not. And this is what allowed God to realize that you are legit in terms of where you stand with your faith, as well as the intention of your heart. This is the very reason why God never leaves your side when you're under pressure. And what He does is He finds mysterious ways to help take a lot of that pressure off you and carry it for you. Now you have much less fear of the unknown for the road ahead. And this is why God spends so much time healing and strengthening you in private so that you can handle any amounts of pressure. Because the relationship you have built with God, it really nourishes your spirit. You get through things in your own way and in divine timing. But there's somebody watching this video right now that is under a whole lot of pressure. And I was sent to tell you and encourage you that you can handle the pressure, chosen one. You always push through. And you have to know that nothing you have ever experienced and got through while being under extreme amounts of pressure was in vain.